morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, February the 29th, and I would like to do a report regarding the Darpa CIA child trafficking operation for the last weekend of February. A total of 357 children were gang raped and murdered this weekend. And I had done the report for Friday night already, and this is for Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, 77 children were brought to the Darpa CIA child trafficking operation by SOCOM, which is the United States Southern Command, a privately owned child trafficking company. These children were from Brazil, and 22 of these children were raped 76 times on the way here by the war criminals of SOCOM. And they were flown in to Andrews Air Force Base and then distributed to 6 locations. New York City Midtown, 16 children were gang raped by a group of 91 men. CEOs and corporate executives, the New York City Police Chief, and 22 other New York City police officers, the CIA, DARPA, FBI, and the 16 children were killed by the 16 CEOs who paid $1 million each for the privilege of murdering a child, but not their own money. Rich people never use their own money to do anything. They always take it from others. And then the second location was Washington, D.C. MyLab number 1. 18 children were gang raped by a group of 176 males, 13 U.S. senators, 10 House of Representative congressmen, 3 White House staff, 14 Secret Service and members of the CIA, FBI agents, TSA agents, NSA, DARPA, and military contractors. Also D.C. policemen, Virginia State Police, and the children were killed by the 13 U.S. senators, 3 CIA agents, and 2 FBI agents. The third location was Washington, D.C. MyLab number 2. The second MyLab in Washington, D.C., 12 children were gang raped by a group of 167 males, 22 U.S. senators, 14 House of Representatives, 45 CEOs and corporate executives, 2 White House staff members, Secret Service, CIA, FBI, NSA, DARPA, 16 state troopers from Virginia, Maryland, Connecticut, and New Jersey. And I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. One of the temporals from the CIA just came in, and one of the weapons they have, they broadcast 47 flu viruses into my head at once. And when that happens, my nose goes from really dry to just all this liquid pours out of my nose. And the funny thing is, when I'm sleeping, they always do this other thing where they completely dehydrate you. So you wake up and your eyelids are almost sticking to your eyeballs. I'm sorry, where was I? Because the children, the Washington, D.C. MyLab number 2, these 12 children were killed by the 12 CEOs. Dallas MyLab, 13 children were gang raped by a group of 76 men, 14 Bush clones, Secret Servicemen, 14 CEOs and corporate executives, Texas State police officers, CIA, DARPA, while 2 females watched, and the 13 children were killed by 13 Bush clones. And Laura Bush, the Laura Bush clone, was the one clone that did not kill a child. In the Denver MyLab, 22 children were gang raped by a group of 118 men, Army Special Ops, Navy SEALs, Air Force generals, 2 U.S. senators, CIA, FBI, DARPA, TSA, and NSA men. The 22 children were killed by 6 Army Special Ops, 3 Navy SEALs, the 2 U.S. senators, 7 Air Force generals, 1 CIA agent, 2 FBI agents, and 1 man from the TSA. And a funny thing came up with the TSA is I didn't realize how many weapons that they have that they're using against people. The TSA is involved with these broadcast weapons that are on the towers, and I'm not sure yet, but they are broadcasting weapons upon us, the United States government, from satellites. And sometimes they just connect to the DNA of a specific person, and so that way they can target a specific person. But it just amazed me that, because most people think of the TSA are these goons who like to molest people at the airports, and but they're doing much more than that. They also have a location right up in here in Lower Michigan, just across the line a little bit, where they gang rape a lot of children there as well. Okay, moving on, the Denver My Lab, 22 children were gang raped by a group of 118 men. Oh, did I just do that one? Yes, I'm sorry. Because of one TSA man. And the last location for Saturday was Los Angeles, number 1. 6 children were gang raped by 14 Hollywood moguls, 1 director, 3 actors, 2 CIA agents, and 2 California highway patrolmen. The 6 children were murdered by the 6 Hollywood moguls, but they didn't kill the children while raping them. They killed them with the 17-inch Illuminati dagger through the heart. And Sunday, yesterday, 22 children were gang raped and murdered in 3 locations, all My Labs. And these 22 children were brought to the Albuquerque My Lab by ICE, another child trafficking company, and they were all Mexican children taken from near the border between New Mexico and Mexico. 4 children were taken to Albuquerque. Well, they were all taken to the Albuquerque My Lab, but 4 children stayed there, and they were gang raped by a group of 61 men from ICE, Darpa, CIA, FBI, NSA, DHS, and 2 Secret Service. These 4 children were killed by the 1 Darpa man, 2 CIA agents, and 1 FBI agent. 12 children were taken to Roswell, New Mexico My Lab, and these 12 children were gang raped by 114 males of the Army, Air Force, CIA, FBI, NSA, DHS, and DARPA, along with 2 military contractors. Oh, I forgot to write down who killed the children. Let's see. Las Vegas My Lab, 6 children were gang raped by a group of 69 men, of Air Force males, 3 casino owners, 4 military contractors, Nevada State Police, and Las Vegas Police. And these 6 children were killed by 3 casino owners and 3 military contractors. And let's see, let me take a quick peek. The 12 children of Roswell were all killed by the Air Force. They're all pilots. Let me take a look. There were 6 generals and 6 captains. And another dark weekend for DARPA CIA My Lab, child trafficking operation. Today on Monday, February the 29th, thank God this month is over. What a horrible, horrible month. They're all horrible. 14 children were taken from the United States war crime against Syria. And then they were flown from Europe to the Andrews Air Force Base, and they got here about 10 a.m. And I thank you for the prayers for these children, that hopefully we can stop this child trafficking operation before too long. I've received several messages that March is going to be the month, but I couldn't confirm. Because there's been a huge amount of activity here from the temporals coming in this weekend. Well, actually over the past week or so. And they've been using a lot of weapons on me, so it makes it a little more difficult. When I go out to the fringe aspects of receiving messages, it makes it more difficult for me to verify them. But again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice week. God bless your hearts.